What's up YouTube? David here from No Swag Media. It's been a while, but figured I'd make a video on this pair of Vans that I just picked up because I didn't see any online, and really for this model in general there aren't many reviews out there. Now I just got these, so this isn't going to be quite the comfortability long-term sort of review. This is an out of the box, how do they feel sort of thing. But these are the Super Low Pros from Vans. This is basically their take on the sort of ultra low to the ground, sportier 80s sort of vibe tennis shoe, like a runner. It's essentially kind of playing into the trend of like the Sambas and the what are they called, the Tigers. I don't know too much about all of those shoes, but I do own a couple pairs of Sambas, and to be honest, they are probably some of my most comfortable shoes, for my foot at least, in terms of wearing for long amounts of time. I do actually tend to like a less structured shoe. I find that my toes and my feet don't rub against them as much. They kind of will form to my foot better. And I think these basically fall within that same sort of category. And, you know, right off the bat, putting them on, they do feel somewhat similar to the Sambas. They're a bit lighter, I think, because they have even less of a sole. It's really like almost nothing there. But when you do put them on, you do feel a bit of that foamy sort of cushion to them, but you also feel that you're very close to the ground. There's certainly not a lot of separation, but there's a lot of great little details on these. I really like this color, which they actually only make up to size 10 in men's, at least on the Vans website, probably because they figured this would be more of a female targeted shoe. I can get it, but I actually quite like the dusty pink and cream sort of look here. The laces on these, really nice. They're kind of a different style from like a normal lace. They have more of like a rope sort of feel to them, more textured look there. I don't know exactly what to refer to it as. I also like the kind of vintage Serio. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's basically a reference to some shoes that they briefly had in the 80s, like an athletic wear line. So it's just kind of paying homage to that. But yeah, it's a nylon and suede. Overall very comfy, and I think they'll wear it nice. I'm a little bit worried about the long-term durability just because of just how little of a sole there is. I feel like these might get damaged quicker. Definitely from the color, they'll probably get dirty pretty quick. I might want to put some suede protection spray on these, but yeah, I just wanted to make a video kind of briefly talking about them, and I'll do an on foot real quick for you. So here we have them on foot. I'll probably prop my phone so we can have a different sort of angle. Lighting might be a little off just because it's starting to get dark, but I think they do look good with like a baggy pant or like a rolled up khaki. I think the pink really looks nice, but let's see what they look like from a side angle. All right, so there you have it. Hopefully you can see, but yeah, super low to the ground, but overall pretty comfy. And if you're curious about sizing, I would say for the most part these run true to size. I tend to be a 10 in most shoes I wear, Sambas, a lot of Converse, not all Converse, but yeah, I got a size 10 in these, and they pretty much fit spot on. I feel like lengthwise they might be a tiny bit shorter than like a Samba, but we'll see how they feel once they break in, but overall true to size.